What's up, you guys? It's your favorite cutie Mel back again on my Soul channel to you guys yet another video. Today I am going to be making my first ever lock spray, my moisturizing lock spray. I did some research and saw what the common ingredients were for a lot of people's moisturizing spray for just everyday was, and I picked the ones that I wanted to try first. So I'll just show you guys what I got. Well, first of all, I've already had this spray bottle because I've been natural. So always got to keep a spray bottle on deck because, you know, hair needs moisture. But I just thought of this. I'm going to put rosemary, actual rosemary in my mixture just because it's good for hair growth and stimulates the scalp and stuff like that. So that's something that I'm just adding on my own because since I am starting out, I do definitely want to do everything that I can to ensure that my hair is growing as quickly as possible too. Not because it's a rush, but just because I want to see how long I can grow my locks before the end of the year. And it's cool because now that I don't really have to worry about retaining length, which is like another reason why I'm super excited about this journey, because it's like pretty much I don't ever really have to worry about having a lot of shedding or anything like that. Like, so speaking of that, I heard that lemongrass is really good for that, lemongrass oil. So I got a little bit of that from Whole Foods. That's pretty good for like making sure that your hair isn't shedding, and also I guess it helps like regrow hair if you need to. I didn't get it for that reason, mostly because of the shedding, the anti-shedding. Not that I think that I'll have a problem with it, but I just feel like it's another great ingredient, and it smells good. I love the smell of like anything fresh and vibrant, and if you ever smelled lemongrass, that's what it smells like. You smell it through the bottle. So good. Then I got peppermint oil. Peppermint oil is really good too. I forgot what she said about it. Some girl that I'm following on YouTube, and this is in her lock spray, but it's also in a lot of other lock sprays. I was looking at some on Amazon, and a lot of them also have peppermint oil, so I just figured, yeah, I should do that. Next, I got some rose water. I was gonna order it off of Amazon, but I just didn't want to wait. So I was like, I'm just gonna get everything today from the store. And yeah, so I just got this kind, Heritage Store. It's like a facial, it says it's for facial mist, but it's 100% rose water. It also says that you can use it on your hair and stuff because it's just literally just rose water. So got that. I'm not gonna overuse that, but excited about that because I love how rose water smells. And then I got jojoba oil. That was also one of the key ingredients in most people's moisturizing lock sprays, so I decided to get it as well. Next, I got some aloe vera juice, super big bottle. I was gonna get the big jug, but I'm like, this is honestly a lot. And I mean, I'm probably sure I am going to be using it a lot, but I think it's gonna take me some time to get through this because it's not like I'm gonna be drenching my hair every single day. I'm mostly just gonna, you know, mist it to loosen it up. Cause if I have it up or something all day, you know how just afro hair in general, it just holds shape if it's like in a certain way for a long time. So I'm gonna do that. And then last but not least, I was supposed to get distilled water, but I ended up doing Fiji just because I didn't see any distilled water. So I was like, I felt like it's just cool, and it's my lock spray, so I can do what I want. So I got some natural artisan water. I just felt like it was fancy, and I want nothing but the best for my locks. I woke up this morning, and I'm pretty sure that I'm just gonna go on this journey because looking back on it, there's so many, not so many other times, but there's a couple other times that I feel like I could have started, but it just wasn't even on my mind to actually take it there. I remember like a couple years back during the pandemic, I was wearing like I guess they're plaits, braided plaits in this pretty much same style, and I had them in so long, and I just remember how good I felt every day. I don't think I consciously thought about it like, oh, I did in a sense, because I was just like, it feels so good to just like my hair. Like I don't have to add any hair to it. I just wake up, I style it how I want, and I felt good. I felt sexy. I felt like me. And I was just like, you know what, that is all the more reason to continue this journey, because at first yesterday, I'm not gonna lie, I had a couple reservations about it, because I'm like, do I really want to do this? Because I guess it was just hitting me that, you know, this really might be my journey. And then I started to have some worries, like, I don't know, it's just, I guess it's just the permanence. But really, the more I think about it, the more I just know that this journey is for me. Because and what I'm finding from watching a lot of other videos about this same subject, that I'm finding is that most of us are doing our hair, not most of us, but the people who enjoy, like, you know, braids and stuff like that, and like protective styles, what we mostly like about it is the fact that it's a style that is low maintenance after getting it done, and, you know, you look presentable, you feel presentable and decent. And I just feel like that's exactly what Locs is going to give me, just on an even better level, because it's like I don't have to worry about trying to take down the hair. I'm just going to continuously, so I'm just going to be doing this at the same time. I'll show you guys. So I'm going to add a generous amount of, this is how much aloe I started with. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm just gonna eyeball it. I'm gonna do my own thing, because I just feel like it's my hair and I want to experiment and I want to enjoy experimenting. And since I already pretty much know that all of these ingredients are going to be good for what I'm using it for, I'm not going to overthink it, and I'm just going to go for it. Okay, but anyway, Locs are going to give me exactly what I've always wanted and needed, you know. And it's just like, I don't want to do the whole thing where I'm like, okay, well, what am I going to do with my hair now? And, you know, it gets exhausting. It really gets exhausting. So I'm going to put some jojoba, but I don't want to put too much, but I don't want to not put enough either. I know that I could just add more drops in if I feel like it's coming out. So I just did like a little thin line, because honestly, I feel like this is a lot, but it's enough to where it's not going to all just like be gone after a few sprays. Okay, and then yeah, I'm just exhausted. I'm feeling like I need to always get my hair done, and then that whole moment in between, because it's like, even though I love my natural hair, to be honest, I don't enjoy having to detangle it constantly. And like, it's just it's a lot. It becomes a lot, and it's like a never-ending thing. And it's just like, I always am trying to look for what is going to be my next protective style. So if I just have Locs, that's perfect. And then I just feel like every style that I really like, that I do on a regular basis, like with my natural hair, what I do is buns. I could do that with Locs. 2 buns, 1 bun, a poof, a pineapple, can do that with my Locs. More recently, I'm really enjoying like the whole swoop and ponytail. I can also do that with my Locs. Like, there's nothing that I really can't do with my Locs. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm hella struggling. Let's see. Press down. Yeah, I'm doing it right. But there's nothing that I do with my regular hair that I can't do with Locs. And once I realized that, I'm like, there's no more hesitation for me. And I'm pretty much 100% sure that I'm going to go through with this journey. Why is... Okay, I'm going to give that a break. But I'm like 1,000% sure that I'm just going to go through it. And I think that it's going to be one of the best things I've ever done. And even thinking about the braids and the times where I was doing my 2-strand twist during the pandemic, and I just was letting them in where they were literally starting to lock on their own, because I was like washing my hair. I didn't care. I was washing my hair with the 2 strands in. I wasn't even thinking about it. And when I was trying to take it out, like, there were parts that were really like tangled, and it was really starting to lock up. So I'm like, I wish I would have started it then, but I just wasn't even thinking about it. Okay, so next I'm going to add some rose water. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, I feel like that's good. I love how rose water smells. So refreshing. Okay, bam. Okay, so now let's try again to open it. Okay, I think that's it. I hope. Oh, yes, okay. So now I'm gonna add a couple of drops. 1, 2. Okay, I'm just doing it by the drop. Smells so good. I really love that. It's crazy how just a few drops is enough. So bam, that was the peppermint, and now let's do some lemongrass. My sister's phone is like vibrating or something. I can hear it through the wall. Okay, lemongrass just gives it to. It's not as much as it probably looks like. I can see it. It's like a sweat. So okay, it's dropping now. Bam, that's the lemongrass. And then I think what I'm going to do is just take this rosemary, and I'm going to just put a few of the leaves. I'm gonna kind of take it like this, and just take the leaves off the main like branch or whatever. Put some rosemary in there. Rosemary is so good for your scalp. I think it's either peppermint. I think it's peppermint oil that helps with like dry scalp. If you have dry scalp, making sure that you're not getting a lot of dandruff and stuff like that. Honestly, just based off my experience in the past, I'm probably going to, I'm not going to be washing my hair every day, but after a certain extent, I probably am going to just be wetting my hair frequently. Like if I get in the shower, I'm not going to be afraid to get it wet. It helps my hair to tangle and lock, and my hair is so kinky that I just feel like it's going to help the process. So bam, here goes this, and I think this should be good. This is going to be so good for my hair. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see how long my hair can actually get, because I just feel like my hair has gotten pretty long as like a loose natural, but I don't know, it's just like between having to worry about like split ends and things like that, it's just, I feel like I've never got to see my hair thrive the way I feel like it really could now that it's going to be locked up. And I'm going to be able to retain all my hair, and I'm just so excited for like after the locking process. I'm excited for the locking process too, and to see how my particular locks end up turning out, because everybody's locks are different and unique to them no matter what. So, you know, because all of our hair is different. We all have different hair textures inside of our hair, most of us. So I don't know, I'm excited. Okay, so last but not least, I'm just going to add this Fiji water to top it off. This is what it looks like so far. Just added some rosemary. Okay, good water. The Fiji water. Okay, and I'm gonna stop right here because hopefully that's not too much. Oh, that might be too much for all of this. Oh, okay, there we go. It's all right. All right, that was perfect amount. And now I'm just gonna shake it up. And every time I use it, I'm gonna shake it up. And one thing that I saw, what's her name? West Indie. I'm gonna put an intention on my lock spray, so that every time I use it, it will go towards, you know, my intention. So I love that hers is a love potion, so I might just take that on too. This will be my love potion. It'll help me to attract more love and to obviously just feel more self-love within myself and to love my locks. Yesterday was just the time for me to lock up, because literally when I was doing my meditation, all I could think about was locks for some reason. Like it just kept coming up. Like I couldn't even think about anything else. I couldn't even like pay attention to my guided meditation that I try to do every day. It's a meditation for feeling kindness. I couldn't even focus on it because something was just telling me so strong to do these. So I just felt like that was a sign. And then the fact that I'm getting so excited, and now that I done bought the products, like I'm in it to win it, and I just can't wait for my locks to fluff up. And then one thing I want to talk about is today I started to think about you know, I felt a little bit worried. I'm like, I wasn't worried yesterday, but then I'm not worried again, but I got worried a little bit, like, are my locks gonna be okay? Is the right amount? But I think that it was. I counted my locks, and right now I have 60. So I have 60 locks, and I feel like that was cool because when I was gonna go to a loctician, I was sending her the pictures of the girls that I felt like I wanted locks similar to. I know that my locks will be my own locks, and you know, I'll just have to wait and see how my hair looks. But I wanted them like medium length, and she was telling me that most of the girls that I sent her probably had like 70 or 80 locks. Of course, she didn't know for sure because she's just basing it off of pictures that were, you know, in styles. But I feel like I ended up just intuitively giving myself around the same amount of locks for the desired outcome that I hope for. But I'm okay if it's not exactly like that. I'm totally fine with my locks being how they are. But I just felt like that was cool because there's a good chance. And then I actually looked up another girl on Instagram. Like I put in hashtag 60 locks, and I saw her locks turned out, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. And then I see that I watched a girl yesterday. She did 50 locks, but she did thick locks, and she just has a lot of hair. So she did thick locks and she did 50. I have 60. And then one thing to think about that I feel like the reason why my locks are sized perfectly for me is because just because you see a certain lock count on someone, it doesn't necessarily mean that your hair is going to look like their hair. Because it's like, at first I got a little worried because I'm like, well, if hers is 50 locks and her locks are chunky, then I might have a problem. But then my hair is not the same density as her hair. So it's like my locks, her two-strand twists were like very jumbo and kind of chunky because her hair density was thicker. Mine is more like medium to fine. I have very fine hair, so like once you let it poof up, it looks thicker than it's pretty thick, but the hair is so fine. So it's like my actual twists, as they are not that big, you know, they're still kind of skinny, and that's why I didn't feel comfortable making them any smaller than this. Like I tried to just I know that all of my locks are going to be similar lengths because I just made sure that they were. There's one lock that I have that's going to be a lock that's going to be like the smallest, and I think it's on this side, and it's like a corner lock, but I just made sure that it was strong. Like, you know, I wanted to make sure that there was a good base and then it's going to be strong. And since I'm going to be twisting my own hair and loving on my own hair, I'm not really worried about it because I know that I'm going to take care of my hair. Like, I know that I'm going to make sure that I'm not like twisting it until your hair falls off, because I remember I was doing locks. I was retwisting my hair, the hair for my boyfriend, and he was going to someone who was like twisting his hair so much regardless of the health, to where some of them were literally like on the brink of falling out. But I combined a couple of his locks for him so that they will marry together so that he has his locks, because I'm like, the last thing you want, I mean, the good thing about locks is that you can always get them reattached and you can get them repaired. Like you could literally cut it off and go and get it reattached. But it's like, to avoid that, like, I don't know, I just feel like the last thing that you want is someone to do your hair who just doesn't care, who's just steady retwisting your hair tighter and tighter, knowing that it's about to snap at the root without even giving you a heads up. I just like, that's a nightmare. But I know that I care about my hair. I know I'm going to take good care of my locks, which is why I'm already ready. Even though I'm only have started locks so far, I'm going to be moisturizing my hair every single day, because it's all about getting the routine. I'm going to get my routine down regardless, whether it's a starter locks, whether it's still in two chances, whether it's going to be on locks. I don't care. I'm going to make sure that my hair is moisturized. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be mine. And I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that I take great care of my locks. And I don't know, I'm just excited. So if you can't tell, I'm excited. So today what I've been doing with my hair is I have these rubber bands in, but I don't like twist it a bunch of times. I just put it in once. So I have one right here, and then I'll put it like a little space right here, and then put another one so that it's kind of more elevated. But I can't wait till my hair gets really long and it locks up, because I'm gonna like do it like this and like let my hair just like come. It's gonna be so cute. I just feel like this is so me. Like all of the styles that I want to do, I know I could do with locks, and I'm so excited. Anyway, I'm just rambling on and on and on, but I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope that you guys enjoyed my mix. Maybe I'm just gonna try it real quick for you guys on camera. It smells so good. My locks gonna smell good. And also, they say if you have like aloe juice in your mixture, you should put it in the refrigerator. Let me see if it says anything about that. Yeah, so it says refrigerate after opening. So I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator, and then I will also keep my spray in the refrigerator just to keep it fresh. I just love it. It smells so freaking good. Just gotta test it out, you know. And I can't wait. I'm gonna also use this on my son's hair. So I'm just excited, and I'm happy that me and my son are going on our Loc journey together. He inspired me, so like I did his first, so his locks will be like maybe a month. Yeah, like about a month in a week or two older than my locks. So super excited. And I did his a different method, so I just feel like it's so cool how locks can just come up. They're all so unique. Each story is unique. But anyway, I'm about to go because I'm just rambling on. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.